Amazing prognostication. Second question for further investigations. Alter this trick so that your prediction is between 100 and 200, and your subject chooses a number between 200 and 1,000. So the best way to look at this is to ask yourself, what would happen on the extremes of the parameters that you give your person and the numbers that you choose? In other words, what if you choose the smallest possible number for these parameters and your person chooses the smallest possible number that they could with the parameters you give them? And then you want to also consider the largest possible number you could choose for the prediction and the largest possible number they could choose. So what I've done in my book is I have said to remind myself, okay, the magician is now going to be able to choose numbers between, so that does not include 100 and 200, but between these numbers, and the participant is going to choose between 200 and 1,000. So I'm going to set up 4 different scenarios, and I'm going to say, well, what about if the magician chooses 101 and the participant also chooses the smallest number that they could, which is 201. And then I'm going to run through the trick and see what happens in this scenario. See if the trick works the way it's written. Would it work the way it's written with these numbers? I'm going to do the same thing again, keeping the magician with their smallest number, but then the participant having the largest choice they could have. And does that work the way it's written currently? Then I'm going to have another scenario where the magician chooses the largest prediction they could have, and that would be 199. Because I can't go above that or else I hit 200. But I'm going to have my participant choose the smallest number that they could have. So again, the smallest number is 201. And I'm going to keep my magician at 199. And I'm going to have my participant choose the largest number that they could have. Now, with the existing rules for this trick, are there any snags? In other words, is there a situation here where it will not work with the existing guidelines that you have, being the ones that you were given a week ago? If there is a snag, then how could you alter or change this trick so that, still within these guidelines, but changing something else in the trick that would ensure that the trick would work every time we had these choices? There is a way to change it. So I want you to see if you can think of a way that you could change it.